Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent Creedy's office. Agent Noyan, report to Agent Creedy. Fully urgent.
I'll nail it. These guys might as well be girls. This much here to go. Patience is the first thing you learn. You think one of them is second. I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing. Right now, I think we're level up. I think one of them would pop up.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns for 50 registered people in Switzerland. It made for some very interesting
Cute. But they're never going to beat the time they broadcast that sweatshop during the halftime.
Health security
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Listening to this police chatter? Oh my god, it's a comedy of errors. They've been everywhere for the past weeks.
Urgent. Katarina Noyan to Agent Creedy's office.
Maybe it's a cliche that in order to catch a criminal you have to think like one, but it also happens to be true. What I hear?
The problem with the collective is that they've branded themselves as online Robin Hoods.
Attention. All concerned groups announced. Universal cartels
I've run DNA checks.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You think one of them would pop up?
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Access granted.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
Who am I? I'm the guy doing this fucking job. Who the fuck are you?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There's much here to go.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really does the talking.
Access granted.
What I need you to do is listen to me.
We're advising people to stay at home, so someone needs to be the example.
Live from Vegas.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
When an augmented monster broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been sent with a flashback to the that horrible day 2 years ago when augmented...
You're saying it was faulty wiring.
The people studying the train station security camera footage asked my opinion about how vulnerable the surveillance systems were.
I just wish someone would nut up and take the blame.
They have better software.
Did you go to Singh's memorial? No, I never met the guy.
You're still one of us, and if died in the future, we all believe it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Around the clock, around the world. watching, because you are always watching.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
I guess the transit authority isn't.
Access granted.
Leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition took up residence in the neighboring
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Treat into my skull.
First the Dubai mission and now the train station bomb. This is a week for the record books. Run DNA checks for all the outlets. Nothing.
Could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Atlantic Asylum.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
I hate this. I really hate this.
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
And it's a fact made especially fucking infuriating because we lost a good agent in the process. It was our job to keep Singh safe, and we failed. I think we both deserve to take that on the chin.
No arguments here.
Oh, good. Glad we agree on one thing, at least. Now, don't we both have investigations to get back to?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight...
Special. Yeah, I'll see you around, McCready.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
And relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely.
alphabet agencies. Nothing. What are these guys might as well be ghosts. All run DNA checks for all the outlets.
We did another augmented terror attack. 251
Deborah Connolly, you have an outside call clear to waiting.
Hey Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in...
Well, that...
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Access granted.
Já s tím neměl nic společného, ty kreténe! Můžeš mě zmlátit, možit kladem do jako práva.
I think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Say she think one of them would pop up and something this is effective.
How security was
I hate this. I really hate this.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you. Now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orgs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble.
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent. You have your orders, Jensen.
Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. Bombs exploded inside Ruzicka train station. I do not need to remind you, folks, this is the third such attack destroying all of them occurring.
Doing extra communications. They have south.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
My goodness! Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
No, should I?
Well, I must get back to work. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing, Agent Jensen, and I hope you find the men who did it.
You and me both, Sedlak.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something with these people, don't.
Je tam něco podezřelýho?
Give it a rest, huh?
Whatever you want, I can get. Cheap, high quality. Come on, I do not have all day. Other customers.
Já bych to normálně
I always go
nedělala,
to the same
ale
section.
jsi
The women there. Oh.
Okay, fine. Thank you. You're welcome.
Stay out of his... My company got a contract to clean out the train station after the bombing. Just as soon as the police had finished their investigation. whenever that is.
Here's
trouble.
But the police still pulled
It must
him
be
off.
pretty rough for you to see all this.
I'm going to get the police.
Here we go. I don't like them. I'm afraid.
Who listens to that garbage?
My sister's son tried to commit suicide on the weekend. He said he was too scared.
Those guys?
Okay, I'll see you when you call.
Permit validation office is closed. It's always closed. Who'd you piss off to pull this duty?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Milena, I got into the ARG permit registry.
Hold on. That should give me access now as well.
Why am I seeing a security timer?
Probably because neither of us have done this before. Cross your fingers. I borrowed this employee ID from a guy in a bar.
Why does it say there's only one validation slot?
Shit! The city has quotas for this kind of thing. Prague is designed to regulate people to death.
What does that mean?
The system won't let this guy register 2 people. Just scan something. There isn't much time. Help one person at least. good. Edward's documents should hold up to any kind of scanning check now. He's as legit as he can be, without actually being legit.
I came here to help two people.
It doesn't always work that way. Look, you need to get out of there, please.
Milena, that permit I wasn't able to scan. What happens to Irenka now?
She probably ends up in Golem. Or she gets arrested for trying to use fake documentation. Thrown into a cell somewhere. I don't know. Doesn't exactly feel like a win, does it?
No, it doesn't.
We did the best we could. Listen, thanks for being one of the good guys.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I always get nervous.
I'm nervous about losing the news because I'm the shopkeeper was late on his protection payments. So my client beat him to death with a biscuit.
So good.
In front of a cop? Have you ever gone in? Stop.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchali.
Okay.
Je mi z těch
I think you should check in with the police.
Seems no matter how long or how much you work, you cannot manage to get ahead. How can you make deals with them?
Hey, I don't need this today. No handout.
Hey there. You looking for a new stereo system?
I don't really get much time to listen to music.
How about movies? You like movies? Or maybe you got other interests?
What kind of movies are we talking about?
Oh, never mind.
What do you mean by other interests?
Well, I figure...
I think I'll be on my way.
And many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides. Watch the UN closely for any. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit. Ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder.
Think they'll catch this dog, Mama?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know high-end. Which biotech did your job? Not Isolate. They don't come in black.
You try this on all your customers?
Just the ones made of carbon fiber. As one enthusiast to another, you can tell me.
Gonna have to disappoint you.
Maybe you can make it up to me. You look like the kind of man who might have access to breach software.
That stuff's illegal.
Come on, man, don't play around. You know why it's illegal. You know the world governments don't want us to find out their dirty secrets. But we will. And you can help us. Be part of the revolution. Anyway, just think about it. All the details are in the computer. Want to have a look? To sell or to buy?
Sure.
Great. Go ahead. Super! You came to Prague to browse?
Some other time.
So long, Mr. Mirror Shades.
We'll talk about it later then.
Causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks. My memories of that day.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Listen, go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vano. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Václav Koller. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Koller, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. This is why I do not like dealing with Boggs, Vano. Bad business. Koller must be desperate to send someone like him.
Or maybe he just doesn't like getting screwed over by double-dealing businessmen.
Vano. Why is he still here?
Mr. Bot...
Like I'm always telling you, Vano.
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Vano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Václav Koller.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Koller must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Koller. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Oggs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
Kohler didn't send me. I volunteered after he explained his situation. Sounded like he can use a little help. The truth is, though, I'm doing this for me. I need some repairs done, and Kohler needs the calibrator to do them.
You believe this, Malvado? Such commitment to honesty. But now I wonder about your commitment to other people. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Valo. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.
Jensen? We have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Kohler's calibrator. I will be in touch.
A smart businessman keeps his options.
Ти самий. Весело. Мама.
Hurry up, asshole. How you feel is irrelevant. Be ready when he calls on you.
We are tolerating the presence of the man.
He's a big deal
Bush
for
and
Mr.
luck.
Botkovelli steps on. We shove him back.
Я занят. А теперь нахуй пошел.
Don't like being so close to one of them.
Замолчи уже, ради бога. А, я теперь понял. Круто. Пойдешь потом в королеву?
Stay back.
What do you mean you think he'd make a better capo? Mr. Nicolazzi, he is a great man. This family, it is where it is because of him.
Of course, but what do you expect? The Diwali family has lost a lot of respect in the last few years.
Bah! Get the fuck out of my face, Hog. Bah! What do you know of anything?
This world is not white and black. Let him get what he came here for. That asshole comes back tonight.
Huh? Слышал?
Only an idiot would start something.
What's next? Watch him, but do your job at the same time.
Сраная погода.
Hope he does something. Looks like it would be a fun fight.
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue.
Видишь там что-нибудь?
Never expected to see Mr. Botkovelli agree with Nyobok.
Another augmented terror attack. 251 passengers aboard sister airlines.
Я говорю, наружу только доскочь.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Боссом шутки плохи тут, да?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What's next?
Not too subtle. This place isn't for you.
Stay close.
Hey, get out of here.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this other client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler. Call me when you're ready.
City has gone to hell. Sir?
Thank you.
All right, Miller, I'm at the metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Is built for you to live in.
Okay. Can I keep this pamphlet?
Of course.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Státní policie má oprávnění během stavu nouze vykonávat Seek and find my friends. Open your eyes.
Tear this place apart.
Daz is the man. He'll set you up. Credits up front. Stop wasting my time. Stop wasting my time.
I'm good for now.
Fuck off then. Next time, maybe not fuck off. Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan dog? That's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead, why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Overcome the flaws of the flesh.
Hey, what do you need?
Maybe I'll come back later.
Whatever. Suit yourself.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali.
Nice time for a walk.
That's an augmented people, just like...
You live in the shithole too, or just visiting? As if anyone would visit here.
Jensen, what's wrong? What are you doing here?
Miller sent me to find you. Thought you might have run into trouble.
He said that? Did he use those exact words? Because it's not my fault!
What happened, Smiley?
1 minute I'm in there running the show, and the next they accuse me of trying to tamper with evidence. Me! Can you believe that? I would never do that, Adam. Never!
It's our crime scene.
Exactly. But try telling them that. The minute they went for their guns, I decided it was time to shut up and get out of there. They accuse me of tampering with evidence. They're probably destroying all the evidence there is right now. You know, at first I thought this was about Sonia.
Sonia? Sonia who?
Oh, just some girl I've been teaching English to. Turns out her husband is a little territorial. You know the type.
Smiley.
Right. Back to the case. The thing is, I think I found something in there. Something big. Something that could just blow this case wide open. I just need to get a look at the scan of the blast area, so... Actually, it's a good thing that you're here. I don't suppose you could... Jensen your way in there and grab it for me?
So what am I looking at in there?
It's a blast site. There's debris everywhere and plenty of cops too. Once you get past the turnstiles and security offices, you should have a clean path to the tourist office where they have the scan. If they don't see you.
How many cops are inside?
I don't know. Several. They all had guns, so I didn't stop and count them all. There's at least one guy in an exosuit. And my guess is they'll shoot first and bury the bodies later.
We need that evidence.
Yes, exactly. That's the spirit. We need it. But you won't be able to just walk in there and ask them for it, since you're Interpol and, you know, augmented. After yesterday's attack, they're not exactly fans of the,
So where do I find it?
The forensic team set up camp inside the tourist agency, or what used to be the tourist agency. Get to their setup, grab the DSD with the scan on it, and get out. Easy peasy.
This could take a while, Smiley.
Got it. I'll get out of your way, head back to HQ. Good luck, and, let's not tell Miller about this one, okay?
Right.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way.
This area is restricted to civilians.
I'm with Task Force 29. Thought maybe I could take a look around.
You thought wrong. This is a local investigation. You task force guys can go swing your dick someplace else.
That's fine, forget it.
Done. Bye.
He showed up. I thought he'd still be in the hospital.
You don't want to go any further, Hanser.
There's nothing you can do. Figured out magic house.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
One less Hanser bastard to worry about.
We might as well head back. There's no getting through that way. The police have the hall locked down.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Central probably thinks someone might come try to scrub the evidence.
Ornik is riding a rig. What do we need with that kind of firepower? Is an army of ARC fanatics coming to scrub evidence? Everyone already knows they're responsible. Something else is going on.
Just keep it down. You don't question SIS or maybe then you disappear. They do what they want. We just have to keep this site closed.
Fucking secret squirrels. At least they were good for a laugh. You see that task force lab coat run out of here with his... tail-tucked. Probably left a trail of urine behind him.
You've got problems, Franca. Get back on patrol.
Checking in. Clear.
This is a desperate move.
No, they've already done a preliminary structural analysis. We're fine. No worries about that. Anything else?
Plenty, but nothing that I think would make us...
Okay, good. Back to your posts. Everyone on sharp lookout and stay out of the way. Except enough to go.
Garbage.
No, they've already done a preliminary structural analysis. We're fine.
Find anything else?
No worries about that. Anything else? Okay, good. Back to your post. Everyone on sharp lookout. Stay out of the way.
Any suspicious intrigue? Something that might have come from the device. A timer or deadly. Anything that could lead us into this.
We know who did this. Some augmented terrorists. Sounding the alarm!
No, they've already done the preliminary structural analysis. We're fine.
Find anything else?
No worries about that.
But nothing that
Anything
I
else?
think would make us...
Okay, good. Back to your post.
This virus is devastating.
The bullets ghosted me.
Musíme zjistit, kdo to udělal. Anything over there? Tak sklapni a hledej.
You want to keep moving?
Let's go.
We have to
Clear!
clean out goals. Stay alert.
Any suspicious intrigue? Something that might have come from the device. A Heimer or deadly. Anything that could lead us.
We know who did this. Some augmented terrorists.
Smiley, I've got the scan.
Yeah? Fantastic! Bring it back to my office and we'll see if I'm right.
Copy that.
Just be ready. Not seeing anything, you? Nothing here. Quiet! He must be nearby. Looks clear. Am I missing something? Nothing. Keep looking. I thought the UN was supposed to stop this kind of thing. Was that you?
Oh, any updates? You're mine, Hunter! Hunter boxed himself in! Leave me alone!
Stay alert. There he is. Come here. Am I missing something? Come on, over there. Did you see that? Let's go. Nothing here.
Smoking!
Keep quiet.
Control! Any updates?
Jesus, save me!
Fucking tragedy.
Cannot believe these Augs.
How could we let this happen? Checking in. Clear.
This is a desperate move.
How could we let this happen?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Something's wrong. Suspect!
Zasranej auk ve vagonu pro naturály! Chcete snad vyvolat paniku? Ukažte mi papíry. Dělejte, nebo vás seberu.
I don't have time to waste with this. Make it fast.
Vemte si je a vypadněte. Až příště pojedete metrem, použijte vagon pro augy. Máme svých problémů dost i bez takových potížistů, jako jste vy.
What the hell did you do, Jensen? State police are saying another augmented terrorist just hit them at the train station.
They were interfering with evidence collection.
Fucking A. Now I'm ordering you to see our psychologist. Ozen's in the office waiting for you.
Copy that. Have to meet Smiley there anyway.
We'll do it fast, because Cheng found us a new lead in the case. In telecam footage fingering Ark. He's gonna put you inside Gollum City.
Of course it's easy.
Don't do anything suspicious.
Who listens to that garbage? That's quite a look.
Adam, I finally decrypted the audio off the Whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
Agent Jensen, Dr. Rosen's office.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... Well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
David Seraph always attracted a lot of controversy.
Yes, I've seen some of his interviews. A firm believer in human enhancement technologies. I wonder if the incident changed his view?
Certainly didn't seem that way on the day.
You were with him then? In Panchea? When the incident happened?
Not at first. I was investigating the people responsible for attacking Seraph Industries. I was this close to exposing them when the incident hit.
You weren't affected?
No.
So how did you end up in Panchea?
I found out Seraph had left for the Arctic installation without me. I knew it was still under construction and most of its workforce was augmented. But by the time I got there, the damage had been done. Is there a reason we're dredging up the past? Because I don't see what any of this has to do with current events.
Don't you? Panchea was the fulcrum, Adam. For you and for all of society, everything changed that day. They dragged you out of the ocean and into a world that hates and fears people like you. Which actually leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, Augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
I didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't? Still, I thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
You know my door's always open. Except... Thanks again for going over your file with me, Adam. I think most of the other agents see plague.
Anomaly detected. Trace program. Initiate access granted.
Still waiting for the report on the movement
The gen still believes it.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole ARC did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data, and I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, other cases to...
No one's claimed responsibility. We have better software. Satellite offices are always too good. State police says they're still hauling out bodies. What are they chasing?
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
All right. You have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
What's wrong with him?
Busy. I couldn't even get my messages.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown.
We got nothing else to say.
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me, even got the scars to prove it.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at Veselaiv, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because Ark don't operate in North America.
They're setting up Ark, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition. I told you Miller was dirty.
I agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. Think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development division.
Yeah? So? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the Collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Připadá, že jsme v komoutu s
You want me
rusákama.
to keep giving you updates every few minutes?
Fucking Bavali run this city.
Musí to pro tebe být těžký. Tohle město nebylo nikdy přívětivý, ale teď... Nechápu, jak to zvládá.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building. I'm protecting the real people in the building. And most of them on that list are a few... months late with their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You have chosen not to leave.
Access granted.
Security is of utmost importance. Your secrets are laid bare. Would you rather I sounded different? Security is of utmost importance. Your settings have been saved.
Well, that's unusual.
I need backup!
It's no less than you deserve.
Their rent anyway.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Did you hear that? Just shouldn't.
Can you turn into a coffee maker too?
You have credits? Usually you people with the robot arms and legs have no credits.
Well, you got a real way with people. What's on the menu?
Menu? No, not food. Guns and things. You want? I have no time for this. You...
Not interested right now.
Up to the stratosphere. Back to New York, and a more in-depth look at UN
Security Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Make the best of it. What job?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice call. Can't believe a word. Can't believe a word, baby.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Chang, I think I have something on our secret admirer. Group called Samizdat. Mean anything to you?
You mean those conspiracy nuts? Very bad for business. How much do they know?
Not sure. Good news is I got an exact location.
Find out whatever you can. What they know, what they want. If they blow the task force's cover, it's only a matter of time before someone blows up the task force.
Don't worry, Chang. I don't want the walls coming down just yet.
I couldn't believe it when I saw the cat.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ty vypadáš, že se ti daří dobře, příteli.
I couldn't imagine what it's like to be off.
Who else will take care of it?
Well, it certainly is nice to see some of you augmented are still doing well for themselves.
Nice coat.
If you're hoping to buy something from me, you're out of luck.
Come on, you know how this goes. Whatever.
What is it?
Looks like an
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Yeah, defend against that kind of thing.
How are they taking it?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Is it benign?
Let's make it through this ship.
I thought it was around here somewhere.
There is no such thing as free will. We are programmed from birth.
I'm telling you, I hear whispers in the wall.
And we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns a priority. Information archived in the halls of Palisade Property Bank is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any
Get out of here.
A city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed. That has turned against them. But with the United Nations
We should lead with the population agenda, big global impact story. Then segue into earthquakes and clones, follow up on Dubai, and finish with local. Where are we on Bravos?
You're asking all the right questions. Still needs an ending.
You said that place is a front for a front. I want to know more. I want facts. Bones, what about you?
I still think we should lead with Moonbase.
He's right. Moonbase is sexy.
Since when are we trying to be sexy? Do I look like Eliza Kazan to any of you?
You absolutely do not.
Deep breath.
Don't shoot!
Shit.
We're journalists!
Who invited the agent type?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you here? You here because of the Dubai story? The article about the Moonbase? The clones on the Moonbase? Who sent you?
I'm here for Sam's dad. You in charge?
I take charge, but I'm not in charge, man. No one owns or dictates the truth. Freedom of information is a collective right, man, and a collective responsibility. That said, you're gonna break someone's nose, you break my nose.
All right, we can start with that if you want.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We don't have to start with that, do we?
How about we skip being courageous and move on to why I'm here?
Hey, I'm not the one with the problem here, man. So you say whatever you came to say. I'm not listening. It's what I do. Close my eyes and listen to the whispers in the dark.
What do you know about Praha Dovos?
Oh, that little import company? I know there's more than boxes in the basement. We've seen agent types come in and out. The place is a curtain. The first in a series of many. Pull them all back and you'll find... them. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a dead end.
Right. Guys like you always come down here because of dead ends.
Fine. Then what if it's something other people are already looking into? If someone like you makes too much noise, that may compromise any chance they have of uncovering something bigger. Do you understand?
I'm supposed to believe we're colleagues now? You men in black types, you walk into Pike's newsroom, tell them to be hush-hush about something, and they do it. But that's not how it works here. One day, you will all be exposed. If not by me, then someone just like me. Samizdat isn't one voice. Kay isn't one man.
I need you to stop looking into Brahadovos, but not for the reasons you assume.
Relax, I get it. You don't think I do, but I do. You've got to appease your military-industrial masters. We've all been there, man.
I'm not who you think I am. The kinds of people who manipulate the news, who cover things up. You don't need to convince me that's who the enemy is.
The enemy is anyone who conceals the truth. And that's exactly what you're asking me to do. To pretend like that little import company isn't hiding something.
I'm asking you to see a difference between conspiracy and discretion. Between people who hide information in order to push their own agendas, and those who need to stay off the radar in order to do their jobs. You, of all people, should understand.
Okay, look. You seem like a reasonable guy. Hell, I've usually been punched by now. I find this refreshing. Here's the deal. We promise to forget all about Brahadovos and stay out of your way as long as you give us something better.
What do you suggest?
The only thing I hate more than secret organizations are toothless media conglomerates who don't hold anyone accountable, who spit lie after lie after lie. So I propose a trade. There are places my people can't get into. You get into one of those places and find me some dirt on the real enemy here. Pike's Media. Do that, and I'll cut whatever you want me to cut. Who knows? Maybe you'll even learn something.
Alright, what do you want to know about Picus?
I want skeletons! The kind that companies like Picus come all the way to Prague just to bury. Corporate archiving, man.
Corporate archiving, huh? You asking me to break into a bank?
I'm not talking vaults here. Ashani Talvai, the Palisade CEO, she leverages her clients, keeps information about them close at hand. She's got something on Picus, I know it. I just can't get to it, but I bet you could. You poke into her office, find something that proves how nasty Picus is, how much they love to piss on the truth, and I promise you this, I'll misplace any file you want.
I'll look into it. In the meantime, don't publish anything until I get back.
Don't worry. Oh, and while you're there, feel free to snoop around. Who knows what else you might learn.
We'll see.
So, you got anything on Picus?
I'm still on it. Don't go anywhere.
Think of us as counterculture patriots. Our mission? To inform people, to offer an alternative to Picus.
I finally got through to my contact in the trade office. Fuck off.
rada, stay quiet. No. That means enough problems already.
Skoro mi připadá, že jsme v komoutu s Rusákama. Okay, well, I'm not fucking like it is here.
Yes, since... ...2017. However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted as the head office.
Absolutely secure. Data... I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of a conversation. Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir. Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached. Hackers are everywhere. Exactly.
What the hell do you think it means?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
However, this particular building was completed in 2024, and since then has acted...
Absolutely secure. Data extractors have never breached.
Doc?
Mr. Assad, I didn't think to see you in person.
I have already
Yes,
refused.
sub-level security room has their up-to-date security password.
Good. Haven't heard from mezzanine level.
I'm sorry, sir. The VIP vaults are only accessed by appointment, and there are no appointments scheduled.
You need an appointment to access your own vault?
For the corporate vaults, yes. This allows time for preloading your container into the viewing area. You also need your personalized keycard.
Thanks for the information.
Sorry, sir. Area is off limits.
Apologies, sir. This area is restricted.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
No worries whatsoever. The whole building exudes a sense of fortification. You know what I mean?
My company's bad. Family safe first. Has only grown.
You have a corporate... Vault? I've heard incredible rumors about the subbase.
Oh, no. We're a small company. A safe in the executive vault is only...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.